So this is why Tristyn Lee won't or can't get bigger or won't get bigger. The correct term is won't get bigger, but a lot of people seem that he can't get bigger. Despite all the criticism, the comments, the advice, the opinions, and so forth, right? But it's much deeper than that for Tristyn Lee, right? He actually can get bigger, but he doesn't want to. It's not because he can't get bigger, it's just because he doesn't want to, and I'm going to be explaining why. And he kind of gave the answer to everyone on his latest YouTube video, and his latest YouTube video is about his bulking cycle to get bigger. Bulking as in eating more food, consuming more calories to gain weight, to bulk up, to get bigger. The size, mass, and everything. Because he is super insanely shredded, which is quite unhealthy for the body and in a long time, in a prolonged time, So a lot of people criticize him for that, and he just looks somewhat unhealthy by being that shredded. So maybe that's why he's bulking up to look better per se or something like that. I don't know. But the issue with Tristyn Lee and why he's always shredded is because he has body dysmorphia, people, right? And he's very keen on a very, 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 very specific a body type or physique. He's very keen on it. And when you have body dysmorphia and when you're wanting something, you have to stick with that. Otherwise, you'll feel depressed, lost, and so forth. It's not a good feeling. Everyone has this type of feeling, but it's the way how they handle their situation. Everyone has their own insecurities, but sometimes people, sometimes people use it as bad energy or bad feel, and it feels them to keep striving for this whatever they have in mind, but in reality and in other people's perspective it could be unhealthy or not ethical or whatever the case might be, right? And Tristyn Lee said this in his YouTube comment that he will be criticized for his dieting choice, his nutrition choice, and stuff like that. And the reason why he goes about his type of lifestyle is because he has body dysmorphia. So he's keen on his shredded physique because that makes him feel good. Okay, people, it's hard to combat body dysmorphia because if you don't look the way you're wanting to look, then you're going to become severely depressed, anxious, and just very distant from the social life aspect because you don't fit in. You feel like you're not fitting in. You feel like people are looking at you in the wrong way, or you're not being idolized or awarded or whatever the case might be. Because when people have body dysmorphia, they want to look good for other people, right? And that will draw attention and attraction, so people will idolize him, people will look up to him, people will award him with greets and compliments and whatnot. And everyone strives for that, people. Every person on this planet wants compliments and good things about them, right? But Tristyn Lee kind of takes it a little bit too far, in my opinion. And by him stating that type of comment, it just shows that he really has a mental issue with his own physique and his own lifestyle. So it's not disrespect by any means. I'm just talking about why the way Tristyn Lee is and the way he acts is because he has body dysmorphia. It's a mental condition that really affects an individual state of mind, their well-being, and so forth. So Tristyn Lee is super shredded because of his diet. He is on a keto diet, restricting carbs, or essentially no carbs within the system. And from that point, he is running on ketones, which burns fat for fuel or as fuel. So therefore, you're burning a whole lot of fat throughout the day, so you're going to be insanely shredded. But in this video that he made recently, he's trying to bulk up, get bigger, gain mass, you know, get bigger muscles to look better or healthier or both. And yeah, so that's pretty much the answer on why Tristyn Lee can't or won't get bigger. It's not because he can't. It's not because of that. It's because he has body dysmorphia and he's keen on his shredded physique. He wants to maintain that type of physique year-round to have this satisfaction, because I'm pretty sure he gets compliments and discussion about, you know, him on a daily basis, which makes, you know, probably him feel good because everyone's talking about him, but other people probably feel, you know, criticized because, you know, like, you know, because of all these critics telling him, you know, you look too skinny, or where's your chest, or whatever the case might be, you know, but he doesn't care. What he cares is his shredded physique and the compliments that people give him, and how superhuman he is, because it's somewhat impossible to obtain his physique and to maintain it and to look that muscular. I don't know. I think it's possible, but it just takes a lot of determination. But it's not that hard. It's really not. It's just really, his diet really does the trick, because the keto diet will make you super shredded. So yeah, people.